Lesson 16 The Two Merchants. Hello children, how are you? Hope you're having a great time at home. So, what are we going to learn today? Today we are going to learn lesson number 16 The Two Merchants in your English textbook. Page number 113. In this session we are going to learn a story about two sellers who sold accessories, the importance of being humble toward others. Let me explain how we are going to learn this lesson. Let's read the lesson together. Underline the difficult words you come across and later refer the Oxford Mini Dictionary to find their meanings. Then we will do the comprehension questions and discuss the answers. Finally, we will go through the word bank. Let's make the best out of this presentation, children. Lesson 16 The Two Merchants. Long ago in India, there lived two friends called Kachaputta and Serivanija, who sold fancy items like bangles, rings, necklaces, etc. One day, they decided to go to a remote village near a river to sell their goods. The merchants had decided to visit the streets one by one, taking turns so that each of them would have equal chances to sell their goods. In a small house at the edge of the village, there lived a poor girl with her grandmother. They were very rich before the girl was born, but soon lost their wealth and became very poor. One morning, the girl heard the voice of Serivanija selling his items. The girl asked her grandmother to buy her a pair of bangles. The girl called the seller, but her grandmother refused as they did not have any money to buy bangles. Serivanija comes to the doorstep of the house where the little girl lives in. The girl examines the bangles. Her eyes are shining. Grandmother told the merchant that they don't have money to buy bangles. So the merchant let them exchange bangles for something valuable they have. The girl remembers her grandfather's old bowl and shows it to the merchant. Serivanija examines the bowl and comes to know that it is made of gold. He decides to condemn its value. The cunning merchant thought a way to get the bowl. He throws the bowl on the ground and walks out of the house, telling the bowl is not even worth enough for a bangle. The girl starts sobbing. She was so sad and tried so hard to forget all about the glass bangles. But the shiny glass bangles came to her mind over and over again. Later in the evening, they heard the voice of another merchant selling fancy items. It was Kachaputta. The girl was so excited to see the seller. She ran to her grandmother once again, but grandmother refused, remembering the previous incident. Kachaputta comes near the house of the little girl. He notices the little girl looking at his fancy items with shining eyes. Kachaputta asks the girl to try the bangles on and agrees to examine the bowl as an exchange. Kachaputta examines the bowl. He realizes that it was made of gold. He gives all his wealth and gets the bowl. The girl and her grandmother were overjoyed. Later in the evening, Serivanija visited the girl's house again. He wanted to give his remaining bangles left after the day's sale in return for the golden bowl. When he reached the house, he got the biggest disappointment in life. He was furious to find that Kachaputta has given his whole wealth for the bowl. He ran after Kachaputta to catch him, but he was too late. Kachaputta has almost reached the other end of the river with the golden ball. Serivanija learned a good lesson. Now children, turn to page number 116. We'll do comprehension task 1 now. Answer the following questions after reading the lesson. You can write the answers on the textbook itself. What were the names of the fancy item sellers mentioned in this story? What did the little girl offer the seller in return for the bangles? Why did Serivanija not accept the golden bowl at once? What did Kachaputta give the little girl after taking the ball? Last one, what is the lesson we can learn from this story? Okay children, now check your answers. First one, the fancy item sellers were Serivanija and Kachaputta. Second, the girl offered a golden bowl. Third, he didn't accept the bowl at once because he wanted to condemn its value. Fourth, he gave all his wealth. Fifth one, don't be greedy over money. Now turn to page number 118. We'll do word bank. Find out the meanings of these new words introduced to you in the word bank using the Oxford Mini Dictionary. Merchants, bangle, fascinated, trader, bowl, cunning. Let me help you with the meanings. Merchants, people who sell things. Bangle, a jewelry like a bracelet. Fascinated, interested on something. Trader, a person who sells things. Bowl, a round container. Cunning, showing skills in deceiving people. Now it's time to use them in sentences. I will give you 2 examples for each word. Merchants. There were 2 merchants in the story. I saw a few merchants at the fair. Bangle. She has colorful bangles. I bought a pair of bangles. Fascinated. The little girl was fascinated by the pretty bangles. I was fascinated by the colorful flowers. Trader. The trader sold fancy items. I went to a fruit trader to buy fruits. Bowl. The little girl had a golden bowl. I ate a bowl of cereal. Cunning. Serivanija was a cunning merchant. Foxes are cunning. Today we learned the lesson number 16, the 2 merchants. Through this we learned an important lesson, not to be greedy over money. As Vidura children, we are honest and humble. By improving those 2 qualities, we may shine like stars in the society. Well, that's all for today. Did you have fun? I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Goodbye, my children. Please visit Vidura College website and download the student note. And please complete that. See you next time. Have a nice day.